Hello and welcome back to another video on the Ghana Collective YouTube channel. How's everyone doing today? If this helps you, this product's in front of you on the screen to keep your hands warm and never suffer from any coldness or numbness in your hands, then please subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. It's a wide variety of gaming, money making, which is always free to PayPal with no investing, household stuff and a few other items. So let's begin with today's video. So as you can see, this item come today and it's still packaged from the Royal Mail who delivered today. I have been waiting today to unveil this in front of you so that we can have a look together and then I can start using it. So let's open it right now in front of you and in front of me. So let's do that right now with a pair of scissors. So as you can see now, it's all unraveled and you can see what the item is. It's a hand warmer, but a special type of hand warmer. I've actually chose one of the best ones that I saw on the Aliexpress sites. So the reason why I bought this is, you know, to keep your hands warm. My hands get really cold in cold weather where they'll turn, yellow in a way and go numb. And when your hands start to heat up and you get back home again or in front of a heater, the pain of when they get their circulation back is really painful, and they start screaming with the pain. So in the past, I've bought gloves like this. I use these ones for cycling in warm weather, not winter. These gloves will not survive in winter with me. These are nice gloves and I've done a video on these on Aliexpress. Very comfortable, can answer your phone still and really good. But I'm afraid when it comes to winter time, these gloves are useless. So then I bought these. These seemed better. They were saying on the reviews, these ones are from Amazon, but they're really good for winter weather. So I bought these, and as you can see, they got the symbol on there so that you can use it for your phone. So I bought these, and after a while, I could feel the cold through the gloves. And when I got home, I was screaming in the pain, like going like that, and it really turned my hands really red and numb from the cold. So these were, no good either. So these again are for warmer weather. Do not use these for winter. Then afterwards, I bought a pair of gloves that really were different than all the other gloves, and these are them. These are fantastic for winter weather, and they're waterproof as well. So I wore these. If you do feel a bit of a cold through them, all you do is just blow into there and you start feeling better. But the last time I wore these gloves, they let me down. I wore them when it was frosty outside for a bike ride. I was only out for about an hour, but I could feel the pain through the gloves and having to carry the bike when I got upstairs with numb hands because the coldness had bit through them. I ended up getting frostbite on my hands because of it, and again I was like crowding round my cup of tea and radiator to keep warm, and the pain again was really bad. So I looked on AliExpress for hand warmers because I know that some places they sell the hand warmers where you can buy from like chemists, and they come in a packet. And they have that liquid in there that heats up, but it doesn't last very long, does it? So you can put it in your hand, rub it together, and you feel the heat. Then after like a day, the pack is rubbish, isn't it? It's useless. So I looked on AliExpress for those sort of hand warmers, and I come across this C310 rechargeable hand warmer. So that's good already, isn't it? So they come in a variety of different colours, which I'll read out to you now on their site. So we do these in pink, red, black and green. And the amazing thing about these, let me take it over to the side before we open the box up ourselves. So this is it here now, the exact ones. And that little dial that's sticking up in front, that is actually the dial that tells you the battery level in there and also the temperature. It says that it can go from 40 Celsius, which is really, really hot, even hotter than your house, I bet you right now, to 50 to 60. And you just hold it in your hand or put both hands, one underneath, one on top of it, and it's like really, really warm. So you could probably use it as a hot water bottle. If you've got eggs on your body, just press it against the egg like a massage sort of thing, like deep heat cream, and it will like probably help with the pain. So it's like 2 in 1. You can also as well charge your phone through it, because it's also like a power bank as well. And when you turn it on, it's supposed to have like RGB lighting flashing around the side. That's what I liked about it. And double heated, side heated, so one hand on top, one hand on the bottom to keep you warm. So it's like those campers who are having a hot drink and you see them all huddled around the drink, holding the cup to keep warm. So it's like that. As you can see, 40 to 50 to 60, and it tells you the battery levels on the side, and it does last for several hours. It said I have chosen the biggest battery, which I'll show you which battery I have chosen if you go into the actual product itself. So that's the battery I have chosen, 10,000 mAh, but they do different levels. As you can see there, 6,000 in the black, the pink, the green, the black. So that's a 6,001, and then I chose, as I said before, the 10,000, and I do other different styles as well. But I always think the ones with the LED that tell you how much power you have is the best. So let's have a look at the boxing before we open it. So as I said before, it's hand warmer, battery capacity 10,000, 210 grams, and key 1, press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the lights. Colourful lights, breathe freely, click on the monochrome switch of colourful lights. Some of the sellers didn't know that it was RGB. It's got a display in it, a Type-C, a charging port, a USB port, and if you click on the button 2, click to display the power consumption, press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the heating function at 60 Celsius, click 60, 50, 40, switch freely, press and hold for 3 seconds to turn off. And you get a hanging rope as well. So this is going to be very good, isn't it, for bike rides, or you're stranded outside and you go, no, it's it's too cold to continue, stuff like that. But you can actually buy one of these for each hand, and then it's like hold it in your hand. So let's open it up now and see what's inside, because that's what I want to see as well. At the top of the box, it's telling you the colours: Christmas red, rose gold, black, and dark night green. As you can see, I've chosen the black one. That's why I got that black pen on it, so that the sellers know what they're sending me. So pulling out of this box, we have the product itself, an instruction manual. I did not know whether it's in English or not, but the English instructions I just read were on the box itself. Is there any English? Yes, there is. Is English involved in the booklet? There, as you can see, English. And you also get a nice velvet case to put your product in, so you can carry it with you, or even take it on bike rides and stuff like that, and then stuff like that. That's fantastic, that is. And you get, like as I said before, the Type-C charger, and then we have the string to carry it, and there is the product. So let's open this up now and have a look. So removing the packaging, we have the product itself. I've got to say, this is a nice quality feel. The material feels really quality, and look at that, you got a little face on the back, probably a polar bear, isn't it? I did see that before, and I thought, is that part of the design? But you don't see it on the front. So there's the actual LED thing that tells you the temperature and also the battery. But I've got to say, that is a good weight and a good plastic material. It does feel really good. So that feels really good. So C310 hand warmer, output 5 volts 2A, capacity 10,000, made in China, and a 5 volt 2A input. So as I'm just looking at it myself, as you can see there's the USB port and the Type-C port, and you've got like the old So you got 3 ports, Type C, USB, and the old style charger. So that's really good. So it hasn't forgot about the other type of charger we used to have before. And you've got the buttons on the side, like I said before, one's to turn on, one's to turn on the different battery levels. So let's have a look at that right now on the box. It does say on the box which one does which. So if that's facing that way, as the box says, one should turn it on. Press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the lights, so that will be good to see. I think it does flash round when you're actually showing the actual power that's on. So let's do that right now. Right then, so it's saying press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the lights. Let's see what happens then. 1, 2, 3. And there's the lights, I can see them. Let me just turn off my kitchen lights and we can look at this together. So that's on now. As you can see, it's changing colours. There's red, yellow. That's amazing, that is. So that's the lighting function, which is just like part of the item to sell it, which is pretty good, isn't it? That is. Even on the back, you can even see the polar bear. That's really, really good. So it's up to you whether we have the lights on or not. So let's turn off the lights and put it onto the other part. Okay then, so let's turn off the lights, because I don't think the lights are just there for, you know, to make you feel good. So let's turn off that. Hold for 3 seconds to turn off. Now we're going to try key 2. Click the display. Click the display for power consumption. Press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on. So first we're going to click on the display quickly to show the power function. So let's click on here. I think it must have like a little label on the front that can get ripped off. As you can see, it looks like it just there, isn't it, to cover it. So let's click on that. There, as you can see, it's just come on. I do believe that's a protective sticker on the front. So that's showing the, you know, the displays of 25% battery, 50% and 75%. And so on. So now we're going to test out the heat. You could possibly use this as a hot water bottle, couldn't you? Put it on your mattress and cuddle up to it and stuff like that, and you never know, you can start getting warm from it. So we've done that now. Next one is click to display the power consumption. Done that. Now press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the heating function. So let's do that right now. So press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the heating function. So we go. There we are. You can see it's saying 60. I'm not going to lie now, but I can actually feel it getting warmer. And let's see how do you change it then. So press and hold for 3 seconds to turn off. Yes, that's correct. To turn on the heating function, I think. But how do you change it then from the 60? So click to display power consumption, press and hold for 3 seconds, turn on the heating function at 60 degrees. Switch freely. So how do you switch freely? Oh, there we are. So 50, 40, 60. Just like a quick press of the button. You know what I'm saying? I can actually feel the heat coming through. I think when I've done this video, I'll have a proper look at this. But as you can see, it's working properly out of the box with no charge. And a wear right instant heat. You can actually feel the heat from it. And some of the Chinese I've spoken to that I know, they have said these sort of items are very, very good. Very, very good. I'm going to have a quick look at the manual for a second now and then see, you know, about the heating functions. As I just found out something different as well. When I mentioned to you about the lighting function where it changes colours all the time, not only does it change colours by itself, you can also select the colour that you want. So, example now, it's flashing to blue, isn't it? and then it will change for a second to another colour there, like purple. But if you want it on a permanent colour, just cycle through the colours like this. There's red, there's blue, there's purple, green, and you can have it on that all the time. So just amazing, isn't it? And you can store to that polar bear. It looks like it's frozen nice, isn't it? Behind the frozen door. And I turned off the heating a second ago, and you can feel it powering down from what it was. So I think that with this, it will, if you select the heat, it shows a display of the heat, and you can actually feel it getting warmer and warmer and warmer. But I think as well that eventually it will start getting warmer and warmer still till it reaches, the heating that it says, like 40 and 50 and 60. But so far, I'm impressed with this. It's very good. It doesn't feel cheap. It just feels like really, really good. As you can see now, the battery's not 100%, it's 75, so I've still got lots of power left. But it's amazing, as I said before, turn off the heating, and you can actually feel this is getting cooler. So let's turn it on again. There you are, the 60's on. Turn it down to 50, and you can turn it down to 40. I will actually email the seller in a minute and say, for instance, if you select the heat, does it get hotter and hotter and hotter until it reaches that heat, or just like a normal heat until eventually, if you want to go to a higher one or a lower one, that's it. But I feel like in a way, even though I selected 40 here now, it will start getting warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer until it eventually, reaches the 40, which, is super hot, isn't it? But as I said before, I'm very impressed with this. And I've chose, as I said before, the biggest battery of 10,000 mAh. You can actually feel the heat now doing this. So in a way, if you want to get two, instead of like having one shared between two hands, with one hand like on the bottom here and the other hand on top, I think this would be a good choice to just get another one. It does seem, very, very good quality for the money that you buy it for. So I think I'll end the video here now because I said enough, haven't I? So a quick recap. RGB hand warmer. Three different settings, 40, 50, 60. You can either have the lights going round it, or you can have a fixed light of the colour you want just permanently on display. If you don't want the light on at all, you can just turn off the light and just have the heating system running by itself. It comes in black, green, pink, red, Type-C, but it also has ports for USB and the other port. So you can use it as a power bank as well for your phones. And as I said before, it's good quality and a good weight to it. Good throwing weight. So that's about it, isn't it? So this is called, I'll put a link to it on the description anyway. Hand warmer stove rechargeable 1200 to 10,000 mAh portable electric hand warmer with phone charger, handy warming hand heater. And as I said before, it's amazing. You turn off the heat and you can actually feel it getting colder and colder. But as I said before, I'm going to check now with the seller. Does it get hotter and hotter still until it reaches the temperature, that it says. And I do several different ones on Aliexpress as well. There's a hand one here. There's like little ones like cat heads and stuff like that. We've even got little faces on them like mine's got a second ago. There's loads of different ones. Some with LED that tell you how much battery's left, and some without. But the cheaper ones are the ones which don't tell you about the LED, and it's got smaller batteries. So hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hope this works for you, and I think this video will do well because in winter time you want to warm your hands, don't you? And you see how people, have a drink in two hands clutching it. Even when the cup's empty, they're still, holding onto the cup because it still contains some heat. So you could probably, shove it in your gloves before you wear them and stuff like that. So thank you for your time, patience, and goodbye. And I'll get this video uploaded and online. Thank you. Bye.